Hey, you guys, this your girl Toy for some Saturday motivation. Whoop, whoop. If you're watching this, congratulations. You're surviving 2020. Way to go. We've made it to the 7th level of Jumanji. 2020, with the same energy that it came in with, is continuing and has taken the life of Brother John Lewis, a civil rights icon. And I'm not going to lie to you, I've taken that one really, really hard. If you're not familiar with Brother John Lewis, I definitely encourage you to go look him up and the things that he has done, not just for the black community, but for the world. The world has truly lost a great man. Now, that being said, you take the messages from, our elders and you use them. They've already, a lot of them have already laid out the map for you. You just have to simply follow it. And Brother John Lewis spoke about, in the face of your adversaries, in the face of your troubles, you still hold on to hope. You don't concede to despair. And there's nothing wrong with good trouble. Good trouble. Sometimes you gotta ruffle some feathers. Some people are a little too comfortable. You need to make some people uncomfortable. Totally okay. I consider myself a baby activist. I'm still learning, and there's moments where, I just want to be quiet. That's why y'all had to see me do videos, because sometimes I just want to be quiet. But at what cost do I stay quiet? Sometimes you got to make noise. Sometimes you got to make good trouble. Right now, being an educator, the thing that I'm facing, especially being an educator here in Baton Rouge, is that they're opening up schools. We are officially in the deadliest pandemic in over 100 years. And they opening up schools. Now, I know a lot of you guys have friends and family members that really have no choice when it comes to, putting their baby somewhere at school. And my heart goes out to those parents. That it really, truly does. Because first of all, for you to even having to be put into that kind of position, I would love to believe that we live in a country that cares about their workers, that cares about blue collar workers, that cares about the middle class, the lower class, that cares about, because if it wasn't for us, there would be no other class, there would be no higher class, and predominantly blacks make up a large proportion of the coronavirus cases. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention how I really felt about the reason why that's the case, even though we make up 12% of this country. But we're making up the majority of the cases. Of course, it's related to systemic racism. Of course it is. We're in the front lines. A lot of us don't have health insurance because we can't afford it. It was either I pay for my health insurance or I pay for my lights. These are real life things that people are going through. And now that they're opening up schools, they're putting especially the black community furthermore in danger. They're using us as guinea pigs. I'm being honest with you. That's what they're doing. They're just trying to see if something works. We're going to open up these schools. We're going to definitely open it up in these black communities, and we're going to see how this thing works. It's the same playbook. This is something that's not new. This is the same playbook they've been using for years. Okay? So it is definitely not time to be quiet. When your life is in danger, you got to get into survival mode. It's survival mode time, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. It's survival mode. So I am definitely going to do what I need to do as far as making sure that people know how I feel about this. Because it's definitely not time for me to be quiet. And I definitely encourage you to do the same. Like I said, Brother John Lewis, his death cannot be in vain. But I'm going to go ahead and sign out on that note. Love you guys. I hope we're making it to the next level of Jumanji. Yeah. Because we're all in this together. My love.